Inbound trainees are transported to Air Force Basic Military Training, or BMT, at Lackland Air Force Base.
Yes, sir. All right. So first things first.
Upon their arrival, trainees will be assigned to a squadron and a flight.
All right.
Trainees will then be rushed up to their dorm rooms where they will be given a bed and a wall locker, personal living area or PLA, that they will take care of for the next 7.5 weeks. They will also be briefed on mealtime procedures in the dining facility, DFAC, and other essential ground rules that will apply throughout basic training. Basic military training is the transition from civilian to military life. Part of that transition is the uniformity of hair standards for the basic trainees. The rigors of BMT put great demands on personal hygiene. The time allocated for personal hygiene needs to be maximized, and short hair helps.
Easy pay cards out. We're going to be charging you for 2 haircuts today. One you're going to...
The haircut also has the psychological purpose of stripping recruits of their individuality and promoting the team mentality desirable in a platoon of military recruits. Every week, 300 to 400 anxious and sleep-deprived basic military trainees make their way through a brown brick building to collect their initial set of uniforms and military essentials. Each trainee finds a pre-positioned duffel bag awaiting them, containing 2 towels, a belt, and all the shirts and socks required for their training. Following this, they undergo fittings and receive 4 complete uniform sets before proceeding to the next room to obtain their first 2 pairs of rugged sage green military boots, which are both heavy and durable. At their final station, trainees are measured for hats and then proceed to the checkout counter, where their gear is equipped with radio frequency identification badges to ensure they have all the necessary items.
Halfway. Pull your laces tight. Tie them in bunny gear. Your running shoes should be out of the box inside your double. Just a bit.
Hey, green socks.
You wait to be acknowledged. Just stand there.
Drill is the preparation of airmen for the performance of their duties in peace and war through the practice and rehearsal of prescribed movements. In a practical sense, drill consolidates airmen into battle formations and familiarizes them with their weapons. Psychologically, it develops a sense of teamwork, discipline, and self-control. It promotes automatic performance of duties under disturbing circumstances and instinctive response to the control and stimulus of leaders. Modern drill is essentially of 2 types: close order and extended order, or combat drill. Close order drill comprises the formal movements and formations used in marching, parades, and ceremonies. Combat drill trains a small unit in the looser, extended formations and battle movements.
Cover. A couple things that I saw was the left arm, when it comes up, don't bend it. Y'all are looking around far too much. Because what it look like is, I'm looking around, I found my spot. Is that it? No. Y'all see this? Hey! Hey! Come here, go! You're not gonna say it for ceremony. Absolutely not. Boom, boom. He's gonna figure out his spot. Boom, boom, boom.
Dorm life in basic training requires real flexibility. Trainees learn to make a tot bed with hospital corners on the sheets and blankets. They learn how to shine a pair of shoes and iron clothes and live out of a locker. While in dorms, trainees are taught the importance of attention to detail, cleanliness, as well as teamwork. Dorm life in the Air Force is similar to dorm life in a college or university setting. You will be living in a shared space with other Air Force members, and you will have your own room and shared common areas such as bathrooms and lounges.
Do we know how long this RLA is?
All trainees receive 3 meals a day, also known as chow time. These are either served at the dining facility, DFAC, also known as the chow hall, or as a meal, ready to eat, MRE, during field training. Mealtime may last 10 minutes or less, depending on the order the flight arrives at the chow hall. Trainees are mandated a minimum of 10 minutes to consume each meal. Much of that time may be spent waiting in line, trainee chow runners reporting in the chow hall and removing, properly storing, and redonning any carried equipment. The chow runner has a pretty tough job. They are responsible for announcing the flight is ready to enter the DFAC. While most trainees do their best to avoid the snake pit, the chow runner must report to the snake pit each time to announce that their flight is ready to enter the DFAC. Weapons training means training services relating to the operation and use of one or more weapons and/or restraints. Trainees undergo extensive training with the M16. Trainees will learn and practice the rules for safely using and handling the weapon. They will also receive training in how to assemble, disassemble, clean, and repair the M16. Trainees go through intense physical, mental, and technical training in order to withstand the demanding conditions of battle and provide their team with the firepower they need for continued success on the battlefield. During the most intense week of BMT, trainees are stationed in a simulated deployment environment where they will hone their skills through field training and practice intense combat scenarios with fellow trainees at their side. Chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear, or CBRN training, is where trainees learn to survive and operate in the difficult conditions of a CBRN environment. The part of CBRN that receives the most attention is when the trainees are placed in an enclosed space filled with a chemical irritant while wearing their protective gas masks. This experience provides them an opportunity to demonstrate their ability to properly wear their masks in an unforgiving environment. At some point, each trainee removes their mask so they can briefly experience the effects of what is essentially tear gas.
If you have an odd number, just make a group of 3 at the end too. If he has something wrong, a strap is hanging over these 10 items we are looking for. As I'm going over these...
This exposure, while brief, makes an impact, increases confidence in the trainee's equipment, and reinforces proper maintenance and wear procedures.
Keep your bearing! You can still fail!
Weeks later in the training process, trainees return to the same building to receive their blue dress uniforms, often referred to as blues. This ensemble includes leather shoes, slacks, a belt, a silver belt buckle, long and short sleeve shirts, ties, a dress coat, an overcoat, and a flight cap. The clothing distribution process may be time-consuming because each piece is tailored and adjusted on the spot. Trainees are measured by the staff, and their measurements are sent to another room where alterations to the length of their pants, suit coats, skirts, etc., are made promptly, typically within a couple of hours. By the end of the day, trainees have perfectly fitted uniforms. However, they don't wear their blues until their graduation week of training when they become the senior flight. Wearing the blues is a significant milestone as it signifies to other trainees on base that they are about to graduate. Combat Arms Training and Maintenance, or CATM, are the United States Air Force Security Forces personnel who repair all small arms in the U.S. Air Force inventory. CATM teaches all airmen, from those with no weapons experience to those with years of experience, how to correctly and safely use many different types of firearms. During CATM, airmen are taught general safety rules, how to properly clear out a weapon, and how to treat the weapons as if they are loaded at all times. During the actual firing, trainees will fire at a man-sized target at 75, 180, and 300 yards in the standing, sitting, kneeling, and prone positions.
All right, I'm going to go down and show your target. You need 3 out of 5 in the top right. If you find any, bring it to me immediately. You find any brass or live ammunition, bring it to me. It's not worth getting recycled. Hurry up. And lock your bolt to the rear.